say? Who is this? I say I'm meow.
This was literally how my birthday went. Obviously, I woke up to set the camera and quickly rushed back to bed to act like I was just waking up. You know all those videos where you see somebody like they're waking up? Obviously, they don't have a third party in their rooms. They got up to do that, to set the camera up by themselves. But anyways, I do not like waking up early in any kind of way. And I feel like I say this, I feel like anybody who knows me personally knows this about me. But then again, a phone call woke me up. It was a student of mine who, she told me the previous day that she was sending something to me, and I was like, okay, let's see how that goes. And then, so I got up, got a phone call from the delivery. Can you see my picture by the right side? I think that was me when I was like 6 or 7. No, I was like 6 because my dad was still alive. He was shot when I was 7, right? You know, one of those few times where he got to. My mom says whenever my mom remembers him, she says that in their marriage together, she didn't spend up to 2 months with him. But anyway, so I got up to get to see the person who was delivering the thing to me. In my estate, nobody comes in unless, you know, all this unnecessary. They're not really unnecessary though, they're quite necessary. The security protocol and all of that. And I think at this point I had seen him. I was trying to call the security gate, but their phone number was not going through. So moving on, I was on my way to go and get it when my brother, wearing boxers, I did not know what he was planning to do. So obviously I set my tripod to still record my routine. That was when he came to do this. Like, it was the most it was the most randomest thing ever, because I was not even expecting that. Okay, yeah, I think I was looking for my key. I was looking for my key too, and then he just came. Nah, that was so sweet. That was so sweet. And then I came downstairs to pick up what was it? Yeah, it was, there were cupcakes, and they were, what again? So it was raining, and then I had to climb back upstairs because I did not want to get, you know, rain on my lashes. Or had I done my lashes here? Guys, like I said, this video is going to be very random. So I'm just going to be saying some very random things, because this is almost 2 months ago, and I'm just recording the voiceover of this video right now. So yeah, this was what one of my students sent to me. Some small chops, and yeah. And then I felt like listening to some music and just dancing, because it felt really good to be able to wake up, and then I'm a different age, and I've made a promise to myself that, at this age, I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to get my act together. And now I'm clocking this age and being able to be financially free to some extent just feels really, really good. And I was just wholeheartedly grateful to God that, God, you did this. Like, you did this. Like, you literally did this. You gave me the idea, you gave me an idea, and I ran with it. And because of that, I've been able to help so many people that I've never even met before through my content. They don't even have to buy stuff from me, but the idea of getting to see people when I go out, oh, you're this person on Instagram, you changed my life. I listen to your videos every day. I'm obsessed with your videos. I've watched more than half of the videos you post. And guys, I have over 1,000 videos on my social media. So yeah, I was just feeling really thankful. Yeah, and I think at this point, after I got off the camera from doing all of this shenanigan, I got a phone call from my friend that she was looking for, prior to now, she had been looking for a house. So, and she wanted me to follow her to go and see a place that she saw, and she felt I would like it, and just to get my own opinion. So I was done with my videos with my, can you see, it says Coach Anna. That was a thoughtful, very intentional student that I have. Anyway, so at this point I got ready. I went to get ready to what's it called, to get ready, obviously, to start heading out. And this was my outfit. Yeah, this was my outfit. And so yeah. And so this was me on my way there on my birthday still. On my birthday still, going to go and see the house that my friend says she saw. Yeah. And so my lip gloss does this annoying thing where it just starts dripping. Like, of all things to drip, it should not be my lip gloss, for goodness sake. So yeah, this was the compound, and I really, really loved it because it was so serene. It was a 2-bedroom apartment, and it was quite big. It was quite big in my opinion. I love big things. It's quite big, and so this was the ground floor, right? Yeah, this was the ground floor, and so this is what it looked like. I think this was the kitchen, right? Yeah, this was the kitchen, and it was very spacious. It had a store, a big ass store. It was very, very spacious. And so this was the backyard, but we didn't want the ground floor, to be honest, because the place she's moving from, she has a bad experience with the ground floor because she stays in the ground floor, and it started developing mold and all of that because of the people upstairs, so but we're just checking it out. This was the second room, I think. We're just checking it out. Obviously it had to be aesthetic because she's a full-blown content creator. I think she has over 90,000 followers, or even almost 100k thereabouts. So that's the bathroom. You can see how giving, how aesthetically pleasing it is, right? This was the second room. Okay, yeah, I think this was the main bedroom. It was the main bedroom, and you can see how beautiful the bathroom looks. Like, look at the what's it called, the shower head. Look at the shower head. Look at the sink, guys. Like, as a content creator, your house is an investment. It's seriously an investment, because it's the more content you create with an aesthetically pleasing background, the more brands will want to work with you, because you bring out the you add, you're intentional about your environment. And so we went to the uppest floor because, like I said, we're not looking for anything down. And this was what it looked like. It's similar to the ground floor, actually. It's quite similar, just that in my opinion, I think this was a bit bigger. If I'm being honest. And you can see that outside was it was so quiet. Like, it's so quiet. That's one thing that made me fall in love with this house. The fact that it was so quiet. Like, you could just stay, you would not hear cars blowing their horns, or like people shouting, or it was so peaceful. And then the fact that going out to the balcony, she had a full-blown balcony to herself, right? Yeah, she had is it the toppest floor? I think, no, this is not the toppest floor. I think this was the first floor, right? Yeah, this was the first floor. And so yeah, that was the house. And I think we now went to the toppest. Yeah, this is the toppest floor. Good. Yeah, this is it. This was it. Like, she literally had the entire balcony to herself. Like, nobody could come upstairs unless they were coming to her house, that type of thing. So there was no other deviation. And so yeah, this is just what it looked like. I think this is the most spacious of all of them. And I think everything was almost 5 million, right? It was almost 5 million, and we were so excited that, okay, this is quite affordable, and then it's giving what it's supposed to give. It's giving the luxury vibe it's supposed to give, and it was quite big. And then coupled with the fact that if you just sit by the balcony, you have this insane view of nature. And you guys know I'm a nature girl, so I kept telling her all the things I was going to do on the balcony. Like, I'm even done with my own balcony, for God's sake. But then I love the fact that it was just green that was there. So yeah, this is us still checking the house, and the kitchen still leads to the balcony. That's the thing about this house. The kitchen still led to the balcony that only she had access to. But downside, I'd miss us checking this house. I think the next day, she wanted to pay that same day or the next day, thereabout. And that's when they told us that somebody else, or the landlord, said that they were only collecting 2 years. Like, why the fuck would she pay almost 9 million naira for 2 years? When, like, for fuck's sake, that was not what you told us. You said you were gonna give us for 1 year. So why all of a sudden she's ready to pay, and then you're saying? But anyways, it was somewhat heartbreaking. I think she even cried, because I think this was about the third house she was checking out, and this one, she really loved it. She loved the environment and everything, only for the landlord to now just change his mouth last minute. Anyway, so we went to check another place. And to be honest, we did not even get, we're leaving. This was when we're leaving that place. But prior to this day, this guy had taken us to another house that was just in the trenches. But long story short, I came back home to talk to my mom, and my mom ended up start praying for me because it was my birthday. But before she did, start telling me so much. We spoke like 2 hours yesterday. She was like, and I want to be the first person to wish you happy birthday. She was calling me by 10 p.m. Nigerian time. We spoke till like 12 a.m. And then
because I saw her calling me around that 12 midnight over, But then maybe I think I was that was when I was doing quick doing medication for this 100 patients. Shanty. If she used mouthwash, she never brushed up. He said that thing will happen. And that's the amount that they used to use. And then you go, it's written and called success. That time you don't they come already. And you still don't see her. what you say on it every day, and be like that free. And therefore, because of that, he will hold you like a good word in live on an egg for your life. In the mighty name of Jesus. Finally, happy birthday again. Are you giving me misses? Are you giving money? So I'm going to start giving you birthday gifts at this time. So birthday again is saying that man is where God see for you, he will shine. In the mighty name of Jesus. Your papa wife for one day here to bless you. I join my faith whereby with his glorious name to bless you in the name of Jesus.
Amen. Thank you, Mom.
Alright. Yesterday, when I was trying to reach you.
And so when I was done talking with my mom, I just wanted to see a movie. You guys know I love staying. I love lying down on my floor. So yeah, I decided to see a movie. I'd miss answering phone calls and responding to messages. And I did not feel like working so much on my business this day. But I think even at that, my business made me over 200,000 thereabouts. And yeah, so I literally did the least amount of work this day. But I was still getting calls, oh, happy birthday, or what do you want, yada yada yada. I felt really, really, really nice. And yeah, so I think at this point, a friend of mine was telling me something quite serious, or I've forgotten who I was even talking to at this point. I've honestly forgotten who I was talking to. Or was it somebody that said they sent me something? I can't recall. I think after that call, I got a call again from Jay, who was looking for a house. She invited me to her house that another of her friend that I know was coming over, so let's just chill out, is girls hangout type of thing. And so I got dressed and I headed to Jay's house with some cake that was remaining. And so we drank wine, and I think there was barbecue, or yeah, and just did girls hangout type of thing.
What are you looking for?
The only light side.
The first. You want to download? Oh, is it for your video? No.
Wait, music can do lip gloss. I thought you had a sticker here.
Yeah.
Can we try it?
What is it called?
So we saw a movie, or I forced them to see a movie, but I actually do not like forcing people to see a movie though, because I like it when everybody is genuinely interested. So I just somewhat focused on it myself, and I tried my best to understand it. I missed taking phone calls. I've even forgotten what the name of the movie was, if I'm being honest with you, because like I said, it was almost 2 months ago. My birthday was 24th of July, 247. Like I like to say it. And then, okay, so we're eating, we're actually gisting. I'm not the kind of person that loves talking when I'm seeing a movie. I like to just focus, like immerse myself in the experience. And then I also brought some things so that Jay would do my hair. She's a professional hair dresser. Like she literally went to study it. Okay. And so I brought this crochet thing for her to do my hair. I did not understand this hair because I had loosened it from a year ago and I kept it because I love the dread so much. So I took it to the salon and they messed it up. It didn't come out how I wanted it to, so it was even losing. So, but yeah, it was losing and I wanted her to fix it all over again. So while she was doing this,
Are you serious? There's only one hair that is here.
It's going to become my one.
so while she was doing this, I got a phone call from my brother. First of all, he was like on the phone call, he was shouting at somebody else, leave me alone, I'm not agree. So I started panicking, right? And then after like a few minutes, I got another call from my cousin who I had not seen in how many months, telling me that she's on her way to my house. And so I was genuinely confused. What are you coming to my house to do? And then after that, a friend of mine who I have not spoken to in a while calls me and says, and they're arresting my brother, I should come home. That's when I started decoding that it looks like these people are trying to surprise me. It looked like they're trying to surprise me, so let me start acting surprised. And then before I know, my cousin called me again, and then she's on my way to the party in my house now. Where am I? So that's when I realized that my cousin has lost her guard, like she has fucked up, because they're trying to surprise me. That's why my brothers are acting like something bad is going on. That's why my friend who I had not spoken to is telling me to start coming back home. They were not playing the part, so that's literally. And then so I started. Obviously, it sounded like a lot of people were now in my house, so I had to quickly. That's what we're laughing at here. So she had to quickly finish what she was doing, and then I got ready to go home. So we're laughing at the fact that they were both telling me to act surprised when I get home. So yeah, so I got dressed. You can see that this hair did not come out how I wanted it to come out at all. Like, it was just so unnecessarily full. And that's why I loosened it after only like 3 weeks, because I wasn't liking the look it was giving me at all. So I got home.
That they're trying to arrest my brothers. And my brother actually called me and he was shouting at somebody on the phone, telling somebody to stop doing this, stop doing that. And all of a sudden, 2 people that I've not spoken to in the last couple of months, they start calling me and they feel like they're trying to surprise me, and I'm just going to act surprised, but I know. So let's go.
On getting home, there was a cake. I cut the cake. There were lots of people, like this human being doing the most. That was my brother by the right, and my cousin the one with the white gown behind, who did not know how to coordinate this one. And a lot of other people had left before I remembered that I was already shooting for YouTube. So and then we played a whole lot of games. And the games lasted up to 3 a.m. in the night. We did the most randomest shit. Well, it was so fun because everybody had fun. There was music, there was alcohol. That was my friend, one writing, that's Rolly, the one who said that they had arrested my brother, who did not know how to act. Did not know. Hollywood should never ever come near both of them because they would laugh on the scene all through. So yeah, it was a game of police and thief and king and queen, where there'll be a police and there will be a king, and the job of the police was to guess who the thief is, and if the police guessed it wrong, the king and the queen would need to punish the police. And that was Anthony, the guy with the peach colored shirts, doing the most. That was him doing the most.
I'm suspecting 3 of them like this one. I know for the original lock up. Why you quiet? Everybody, let's go.
So if the police guessed it wrong, the police would need to, like I said, the king and the queen would need to punish the police. So there were many, I think there were like two policemen, and so yeah. But at Miss in between, we would dance, play music, and dance, and all of that. So, but overall, it was just a whole lot of fun. It was a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of good, positive energy, and like, I think that's what life is all about, right? Because I miss, us hustling, trying to get the bag, secure the bag, yada yada yada. Like having people around you who will turn up for you last minute or show up for you, like regardless of what every other person is doing, it was really good. I'm not sure why they told him to give me a lap dance or what their motives were, but I was not having it at all because it just felt very uncomfortable. You could tell that I was extremely uncomfortable because how did we get here? He looked like he was having the time of his life. He looked like he was having the time of his life. That's why when it got to my turn to punish him in particular, I told him to give another guy a lap dance.
of them are to work together. Yeah, they failed. Well, let's go to
That was literally how my night went. You can see that everybody was having fun, but I decided to punish this particular guy to twerk on another guy since he loves twerking on people so much.
Why am I being punished?
And that was literally how my birthday went. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video for more content just like this one. See you. Bye.